All right, we are back. DBN 13, little niggas. It's me, A-
Uh,
Abstract Sue, and I'm here with your boy, the one,
with your boy.
the only, the incomparable Abstract NC, otherwise known as Abstract Hoops, Abstract
Oh,
Bear.
you're gross. You're gross. What, like Suno Bear?
Oh shit! I forgot to go full screen on Discord. Anyways, all right,
All right.
gotta
Before we get started in anything sports related, I want to ask you a question.
yeah,
All right. Did you guys start watching Temptation Island?
not yet.
All right. So let me just break something down to you real quick. Let me break down a quick scenario.
All right.
What scenario do you want me to ask? Oh, okay. So say you and Leah are all right. Say before you guys decided to go on Temptation Island and save your relationship for whatever fucking reason.
Okay.
That's just ridiculous. It's the dumbest thing
Where?
I've ever heard. But
Who the fuck did that?
so all four couples do that. They go to like prove that they're loyal to their partner or whatever. So
That's fucking crazy.
in this scenario, you had just you had just for all intents and purposes cheated on Leah. Like I think it was like months beforehand, but you're trying to prove that you are like you're not like that no more. You're trying to prove that you can handle
Oh, okay.
lustful or whatever, right?
It's evil Love Island.
It's evil Love Island.
It's Love Island
It's
if
like
every episode was Casa more.
yeah, actually,
Yeah.
yeah, that's what it is. So you guys set boundaries beforehand that you don't get too involved with one person because you're like you have to go on dates.
Hmm.
Like they force you to, but like your boundary is that you do not do anything physical with anybody, and you don't go on more than one date with one person. You, as the man, stick to it.
All right.
You're sticking to it. You do good the whole time.
All
The only
right.
thing that you do weird is at one point they let you go to the female villa, and you went through her journal, which is a huge invasion of
That's
privacy,
not good. Yeah.
right? But I mean, like, I'm about to break down the whole show to you real quick because it needs this. The context is needed.
Go ahead.
So every week they do a bonfire, and at the bonfire they show videos from the other villa, so like the guys can see what the girls are doing,
Okay.
but they take the clips out of context. So like it'll just be like standalone clip, and they won't provide context for it. They won't explain what was happening. They won't say nothing else.
Yeah. Okay. So it's
The
like
whole time,
whenever. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I'm with you.
it's like the heartbeat challenge or
Heart
whatever the
rate.
fuck.
Like
Yeah,
whenever they get the postcards from
yeah.
Casa. Yeah. Okay. Go
So
ahead.
in your bonfires, you have seen Leah talk to one guy every single time. They've gone on
I.
multiple dates. They're getting closer, and the whole
Yeah.
time she's complaining about you, right? And but the only thing she's complaining about is she wants you to start opening up more. She wants you to be more
Oh,
vocal about your emotions and stuff like that. Because
Jesus.
in this scenario,
Me as a
you're
man being
yeah
open
you as a
and talking about my feelings.
yeah you as
Fuck
a man.
no.
So at one point you break down and you cry, not cry. He did cry actually. Yeah, you cry to one of your buddies that you met on the show,
Okay.
and you say everything that she has said that she wanted you to say, like verbatim.
But I'm saying
Like
it to him.
you're saying it to him, because you're like venting to him.
Classic.
They don't talk to each other for 3 weeks. Like they don't talk
Okay,
to each
okay,
other,
okay, okay.
right?
Classic.
So, but she sees it happen at the bonfire. Like she watches
Classic
it happen,
cucking.
and she says that it's not good enough,
As in,
and then leaves with another guy. No, she didn't leave. No, she left by herself. She left alone. How does that make you feel?
hey man, okay. So just you people only have so much rope that they give you, and the more somebody asks you to change, the more you draw it out, the longer you do it. Eventually, if you do it, it might not even end up fucking matter. Hey man,
Hmm.
Cause I mean she's been asking, and it took until you go to a fucking all or nothing temptation island for you to actually do what I'm asking you to do. Maybe it's too much to ask for, or like maybe it's too much for like I. She shouldn't have
May-
to.
Maybe it was too little, too late, right?
Yeah, yeah, too little, too late. Oh, yeah, yeah. That's in as many words. Because it's like maybe she doesn't want to have to put up with that. Maybe she doesn't want to have to make you jump through literal hoops just to get you to fucking say something.
When you guys start the show, start the Netflix version. Start with season 2
Okay, bad.
because the show got bought by Netflix and it got 10 times worse than it used to be. Probably
Nice.
like not like worse as like quality, but like worse in what they make these people
As in what they're
do.
doing.
Like
Yeah.
yeah,
All right. Since we're talking about islands, what we're gonna do right now is me and I was gonna take a smoke break, and I'm gonna let Leah come in and talk about Love Island, give her tier list for this week, and it's a doozy. Welcome to episode 2 of Leah's Love Island with your host, Leah. She's here with the tier list for this next week of Love Island and all that has ensued. This is after episode 21. So the recoupling after Casa has just happened. So we're going to talk about it, or she's going to talk about it. I'm going to listen because that's what I do. Now, if you would.
Yes, it's so cute. So, a lot has happened in Casa More. Wait, can you hear me? Is this better? How do we even know?
You should be fine.
Okay. Okay, so a lot has happened in Casa More. Let's see. First, we'll go through everybody how I have them up here right now. This was my ranking before last night's episode. So I have categories. So at the top, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. These are the baddies. These people make the show. They are I don't want to say my clients because I can't support everything they do, but I will defend them. So yeah, they are my clients. Trinity, she was getting to know Corey for a second. They like made out in the photo booth and took pictures, which was a bit much, but there was nothing there, and she started sleeping outside, and she just wants her man back, who is Bryce here at the bottom, this guy, which, I never got it, but I will say I'm starting to see like that they really like each other, so I'm okay with that. We have Kada. Oh, and let me zoom in. There's Trinity, number 1. Then number 2 we have Kada, our Haitian biracial. She has been with Zach, the messy bitch. And can you curse on this podcast?
Yeah.
The messy bitch. But she was getting to know. Who was she getting to know? Charlie Kirk? No.
It was.
Did I forget him?
Yeah, he's not even up here. But it was Che.
I thought that guy went home. I didn't know he was still here. Well, she was getting to know some guy will be up here that he'll put his picture, I guess.
He looked like the Roblox man.
Yeah. You could tell she really wasn't feeling him. She wasn't feeling anybody in Casa, which is unfortunate. So this year, the twist that they did for Casa, well, let me explain for those of you who've never seen Love Island. About 3 weeks into the American one, I think it's about halfway into the British one, like episode 30 something, and they go for like 60, 50 or 60 episodes. They either send the girls to a new villa or send the guys to a new villa, and they bring in all new girls and all new guys and leave them there for a couple days, and you're supposed to like, our whole shelf is popping through. And they're supposed to like get to know each other and see if the connections there are better than what they have back at the old villa. And then on top of that, like, most of the people that are scared to explore, they wouldn't be so scared. They wouldn't be so scared if they weren't in front of their partner. So removing their partner from the equation gives them the chance to like completely like mess with somebody else and see if they like them. Typically we have this thing called movie night where it lets the girls and the guys see what each other were up to once they get back. But last year we didn't have that, so I don't know if we'll have it again this year, but we really need it. But so while they were in Casa again, Trinity, she just wanted her man back. Kata, she tried to explore, but she just wanted her man back too. They decided to do a plot twist for this year for the girls, which was bringing in 12 guys. So instead of 6 replacement guys, they brought in 12 and they got to pick 6 to stay and the other 6 went home. It was 12 ugly ass niggas, if we could say nigga on YouTube. But yeah, 12 very hard to look at men that they had to choose from. So I'm not surprised they decided to go with the men that they actually, got to know for 3 weeks over 12 random ugly guys that they dropped at their doorstep. But their guys got some baddies in their villa. So, and then we have Miss Anaya, I like her. People have been hating on her since the beginning. They really don't have a reason to. But she has been with... You can see the category. This guy's name is Casey. And we'll talk about Casey. But anyway, she's been with Casey. He obviously wanted to explore before, but he kept telling her that he didn't want to. And so obviously, since he clearly really did, the second he got away from her, he went crazy. So there's that. Miss Melanie, we're getting to the second tier. This tier is called Gaining Favor. So these girls, their weapons formed against them might be prospering. But if they keep up the good work, I will make sure that does not happen. I will protect them. So we have Miss Melanie. She was very Latina the first week and a half. Like fell in love in 30 minutes, doing bullshit, like kind of acting like she wanted to explore, but then getting mad when a guy did the same thing to her. But then he turned into a demon, so we gave her some more leeway. He turned to a demon, started being messy, and that guy is probably somewhere. He's down here. Mr. Sincere. Sincere had the chance to explore, which this whole show, I guess, is about testing your connections and exploring. He had his chance. He got with this girl's soul, and they were laid up like they've been together for years. I'm like, dang, that's how I lay on him. And they were laid up like feet all over him. He's rubbing on her legs and stuff. And PG, like very, very PG, but a little bit too PG. Like, oh, y'all are a couple, like y'all are in love. Just for him to dump her and get back with my queen Melanie. It was pretty horrible. Like, Soul was giving very side chick vibes, and Melanie was giving very he knows where home is vibes. So it was just horrible on all fronts, and he was acting ass. So horrible all fronts. But she's doing better right now. She's in Casa. She's exploring with Corey, who Trinity explored with for like the first day, but realized she didn't like him. That's what she was talking about, right? Melanie, yeah. So Melanie's been exploring with Corey. He's been like, you deserve better than that guy, and I can show you better. And she was feeling it. She even asked, she was refusing to kiss anybody. She asked him for a kiss on this new episode. So she's been feeling him. We have Miss Tiara. obviously gorgeous woman. She is a Casa girl, so they brought her in as pretty much a replacement. See if you like her, bring her back, and leave your old girl. So she has been getting to know the devil in swim trunks, Casey. They clearly fuck with each other. They clearly have a connection with each other. He's feeling her, she's feeling him. We'll get to him. And that's it. She hasn't done anything to cross me. But also she's a baddie. She's fun. Because she was close to being in this next category, which is you haven't crossed me. So you haven't done anything to piss me off. She was close to being in there, but she just I like the hair. Like, she came in on all the right energy. She came in one in KC, which I don't like KC. I don't like KC, but I did like that she came in ready for her man. Okay, cool. Is it okay if this is like, this whole thing is like half or almost dang like an hour? I know you're gonna cut it down, but this is so long. Is it even okay for it to be so long? You can put me at the end. Okay. Let's see. So we have this category, you haven't crossed me. We have Sydney, gorgeous. She came in as a bombshell. She's from Casa as well. So this is one of the 6 girls. We'll get to the fact that there's only 5 Casa girls on here. And not an accidental way like with the 5 Casa boys. I just forgot one. But we have Miss Sydney, beautiful woman. She came in, she did her thing, but there wasn't really anybody for her, which is why she's in the you haven't crossed me as opposed to gaining favor. We didn't really get a chance to see her do anything because there's not a lot of love of melanin this season. So unless you came in light and with lip filler, you weren't getting too much love this season. You weren't really turning heads, unfortunately. She would have done a lot better as an OG on another season, I'm sure, because she's a gorgeous girl. But the man she had to pick from, unfortunate this year. But so we didn't get to see much of her, but she's gorgeous. Parmita, same thing. I mean, except somebody did pick her. Corbin, who is with a girl that we haven't spoke about yet. He has been exploring this girl, Parmita, and he likes her. They're both from Miami, and you can tell, okay, you're from Miami. This is your type. This is who you're used to. So we're not surprised they coupled up. She hasn't done much. And this is what I mean. She came in with that type of look. Light, lip filler, nice body. That's kind of with this season what you have to look like to get any men, unfortunately. So the black women haven't been able to explore much, which is why Anaya hasn't had the chance to explore until Casa just happened. She was exploring with this guy Carl, which I didn't talk about that at all. She was exploring with Carl. He's Asian. That's all. Hasn't done much but be nice, which is pretty much more than Casey has done. Anyway, then we have this next category. What are you adding to my island? When we really think about it, what have you done? And I mean, we just talked about how Sydney and Parmita haven't done anything. These people in this category have done even less. They have done absolutely nothing. They give nothing. If they left, I wouldn't remember their names. I wouldn't even remember that they were on this season. So we have Jaden. She's another Casa girl. Jaden, what are you adding to my island? She coupled up with another guy that's actually in this category as well that has added nothing to my island. So if that tells you anything. Then we have Carl, who is exploring with Anaya right now in Casa Amor. He's added nothing. I mean, hopefully he has a chance to, because we would like to see him with Anaya as opposed to KC, because KC obviously does not want Anaya. So he hasn't added anything yet, but hopefully he will. Charlie Kirk, Ronnie, he is a Casa guy. People think he looks like Jalen Hurts. I feel like he looks more like Charlie Kirk. And who was even exploring with him? Her? Jen?
Yes.
Yeah, I think Jen was talking to him for a second. Nobody really wanted him. Nobody really wanted him. Jen was talking to him for a second. He's a Casa boy. Most of them usually get the short end of the stick because the women, when they go to Casa, they're usually a bit more like, I spent 3 weeks with the guy that I'm with now. I really like him. I'm not too eager to switch up and get with somebody else. The men are like, oh, the girls are gone. Let's do all types of stuff. They be doing all types of stuff. Miss Jen was actually coupled up with Caleb. I think, or they might have both been single, but pretty much they were like the leftovers. Nobody had picked them, so I think they ended up being like a default couple. So people were excited for them to go to Casa and both couple up with someone. They both did. He got with Miss Jaden here, and Jen has been exploring Jalen Hurts, and who else? I think this whatever. Okay, and then we have our next category, not touching my 100K. I personally lent Peacock this $100,000 to give out to a deserving couple, and I will not allow it to go to any of these people. First, we have Kenzie. She's an OG girl. She's been giving nothing and sometimes giving a little too much. When she was coupled up with Corbin before Casa. When Corbin tried to explore, she even started tweaking that he wanted to explore respectfully and not kiss everybody. She's like, if he's not kissing me, I'm not talking to him. Just a little bit crazy, a little bit too much. They got to see a live stream, the first episode of Casa. They got to see a live stream of the heart rate challenge. If you never watched Love Island, every year they do the heart rate challenge where the girls come out and pretty much do a striptease, lap dance type of thing. The guys come out and do it as well. And the guys try to raise the heart rate to more of the women, and the women vice versa. Like, it's pretty much guys versus girls. And they're trying to raise each other's heart rate so that they win the competition. But it also is a little bit telling. It usually stirs up some drama because, say, a girl that I know likes him, does the dance on him, and raises his heart rate more than I do, then it's going to be a problem. So that's usually what happens. But this time, they switched it up. They had the girls get all ready. They come out, and the guys are gone. They're already in Casa. And they have the Casa girls come out and do the challenge. So there's not really any competition there. Pretty much the guys, they didn't even, like, see who raised whose heart rates, did they? No. So it was pretty much just a free lap dance. And the guys were acting like it. They were behaving like they were at a strip club. Yeah. Like, even a girl who's missing from here had to say, like, no touching, because the way Casey was just slapping her ass. Like, you were not at the strip club. You were on Peacock. This is NBC Universal, and I know that because they keep copyrighting me. And next we have, but pretty much she was with Corbin. He's from Miami. And he coupled up with this girl who is also from Miami. And we weren't surprised by that. This is Bryce. He's done a lot of nothing. He's with Trinity, which we talked about. He tried to explore with Kada, who was with his best friend. These two demons, they're best friends. That was really it. Then we're at this demon, Zach. Zach has been like the devil on everybody's shoulder, but fortunately other people have been worse than him, so he didn't quite make it into the devil wears swim trunks, which is another category. But he easily could be. Any day of the week I can move him down there. Like he told Bryce he doesn't think him and Trinity really have much in common or something like that, and that pretty much that he should explore. Which then Bryce turned around and was like, you know what, you're right. I want to explore with your girl. It didn't work out for him, but Zach honestly did that to himself. He also like planted seeds of doubt in Anaya's head about KC, which really good for him because we all knew. She was the only one that didn't know. But yeah, he's a little bit demonic. Oh, so he went to Casa and was exploring with Miss Alana. She is not here. Miss Alana was yoinked out of the villa in the dead of the night because she was caught saying nigga on Snapchat. Probably in like 2018 or 2017, something like that.
Had to be like when the box.
How old is she?
But when the box come out?
Hey Siri, yeah, because that is the song. When did The Box by Roddy Ricch come out? Maybe 2018? Oh, 2019.
2019.
Oh.
I was gonna say because that was a pandemic jam.
Alana, you were saying nigga at the height of the fucking Black Lives Matter movement is what it appears. So Miss Alana, a video, pretty much, if you know you were saying nigga with your friends and they recorded some videos, don't go on Love Island because they leak them. Soon as you go on Love Island and they see you on there, they leak them. And you get yanked out of the villa in the middle of the night. And that's what happened to Miss Alana. So he was exploring with her, Mr. Zach. He was exploring with her. And she got taken out. So he didn't really have any options left in Casa. So he came back and everybody thinks he's a good boy. He came back for his girl. He didn't really have a choice because the nig slinging slasher got removed from the villa. But then we have Miss Amora. She's beautiful. If I didn't think what I think, she would be in Gaining Favor, even though she's done nothing. Well, she's been exploring with Sincere. So they've been exploring with each other. Again, he's doing pretty much the same thing he did with Soul, where he's all over her, like rubbing on her. They're talking like, oh, like we're made for each other. He literally said, every time we talk, we're just pouring into each other's cups. Da, da, da. He wants to be like a love bomber, but to anybody with like common sense, it's kind of obvious what he's doing. And most people might think that Amora doesn't have common sense because she doesn't know. I think she does. Unfortunately, I think Amora is a scammer. If you've ever watched Love Island, there's always one. There's usually a couple, but there's always one. That comes on because they want the money. And they'll do what they got to do to make it back. With Casa Girls, it's a little bit harder. You don't want to scrutinize them too much because they're coming late in the game and they're coming in single. And they have to do what they have to do to get back to the original villa. So most of them can look like scammers. But nah, I peep game and Amora's a scammer. She was really trying to make it back to the villa and she's trying to make it to that 100K. So she was acting like, she's hanging on Sincere's every word, but I think she's smarter than that. Sincere, we've already talked enough about him, I feel like, and he's not touching my 100K because all he's doing is manipulating these girls, and I need Melanie to leave him behind, and then she could touch my 100K if she wants. Probably not over trendy though. Keep your bags packed. This category is for people that you just walked in, you haven't even unpacked your bags yet. Good. Keep them packed. You're on your way right back out. Your flight is on its way. You will be going right back home. Mr. Gal Israeli, you're out of here. That's enough said. He's a Casa boy. Corey, you just aren't really giving anything. You're trying, but not enough. We didn't really see too much of you.
Not a good season for Casa.
Yeah, not a good season for Casa. It almost never is really though for the guys, unless the OG guys have fucked up like really, really badly to the point these girls were waiting for a new guy to come in. It's usually not great for the guys. So I mean, he did what he could, but that's just not enough. And I already knew he was going home. It was nothing personal to him of why I put him down here. I just know you're going home, so keep them packed. Dylan, I didn't even know this guy. Didn't even know he was on the show. Is he even there?
He's with Kenzie.
He's with Kenzie?
That's with Kenzie.
Well, you just don't spoil it. He's exploring Kenzie right now. Apparently. I didn't know that. Never seen this guy in my life, but apparently he's in there. And then the devil wears swim trunks. Now, if a girl is demonic enough, which women aren't, but if it happens that a woman is demonic enough, this will have to be changed to the devil wears swimsuits. But right now it's swim trunks because we have KC who has been manipulating Anaya. He even looks evil right there. He's trying to serve face, but he just looks like he's gonna freaking manipulate your friend and fuck her over and then couple up with another girl because that's what he did. So anyway, he's also been saying weird shit like, oh, I poured into Anaya every day. He said he deserves more leeway. So they got these postcards which showed what the girls were up to and what the guys were up to. He was upset that Anaya kissed Carl because he feels like he was pouring into Anaya every day, so he should be able to explore and make out with Tiara, but Anaya shouldn't be exploring with anyone or kissing anyone. It's very weird. He also called her grandma because she doesn't want to fuck and she likes to go to sleep when it's time to go to sleep. He's a weirdo. And he has these kinds of conversations with Corbin, the Miami sex freak. He just needs to go home. He doesn't belong here. He belongs, like, I don't know, in Magic City or something. He doesn't belong on Love Island. But that's everyone. This was my ranking before last night's episode. This is my ranking now. Is it? No, it's not. This is my ranking now. So in No Weapon Formed Against You Shall Prosper, we have Trinity and Kata.
Somebody took a dive.
So everyone came back from Casa and everyone coupled up. First, Trinity and Bryce came back. I don't think that happened first, but Bryce came back for Trinity. They were happy to be together. They I was gonna say love each other. They really like each other.
I think Caleb and
yeah, that was first. I think it probably.
I want to say it was Caleb.
Maybe Jen and what's his name was first, and then Caleb and whatever came in.
And then it was Corbin and Kinsey, and then.
Oh yeah. Well, we'll talk about the ones at the top first. So Trinity and Bryce came back both single to be with each other. We saw that coming. Kata up here, Miss Kata. She came back single, ready for her man Zach. But she was also like, but I seen that picture of you kissing that girl. And he was like, listen, it meant nothing. And we're not going to talk about the fact that she got taken out the villa for saying nigga. And they didn't. So usually the cast doesn't know why they get removed. They're usually told it was just like a family emergency or whatever. But I think it's interesting that's kind of played off of just like, oh, I didn't find anybody there. I just want to come back to you. But like the person that you were exploring with literally got removed. So, and then we have Gaining Favor. Melanie is still here. We see there was 2 people here. There was 3 people in this first one. Anaya was one of them. She has moved down. There was 2 people here, and one of them is gone, so we'll see where she's at. In Gaining Favor, now we have Melanie and Anaya. Anaya's not really gaining favor. She lost some of mine, so she had to move down to this category. Melanie, she did what I expected her to do. I told everybody.
Which is pretty unfortunate.
Yeah, unfortunately, she's not gaining. This really is losing favor, is this category today, because Melanie did what I told everybody she was going to do. She stuck it out with Sincere, even though all the Casa men were telling her, hey, you're not seeing everything. You deserve better. He's not shit. She even ended up kissing Corey. They had a cute little date. It really seemed like this would be good for her. But I kept telling him, she likes that toxic Latina shit.
And if I'm not sure, though, wasn't that little date picnic thing that the first time this season that somebody's done some shit like that?
I think so. And she kept saying, this is the most considerate thing anyone's ever done for me. Da, 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 da. It was very cute. All the girls were like loving it, eating it up, but she wanted to stay single and stick with Sincere. Sincere came back single as well, which we knew he would do. We knew he was gonna have his fun with Amora and tell her what she wanted to hear, and then come back and get with Melanie. So that was to be expected. She didn't move up or down just because I knew that was gonna happen, but I wish it didn't. If she would have gotten with Corey, she would have moved up for me. Anaya, we'll get to that one. You haven't crossed me. So actually, Bryce moved up. Where was he at?
He
was in not touching my 100K. He moved up 2 categories. I don't even remember doing that. Bryce moved up 2 categories to You Haven't Crossed Me.
He had a good Casa game.
Yeah, him coming back and like being so excited to see Trinity. He was crying. He was tearing up. He wanted to come home to his girl. I was like, okay. It's not that I want him to touch the 100K now, but Trinity and Bryce are taking it. I'm saying now they will win this season. Unless some fuck shit happens and they get sent home, like by other Islanders, which I really don't see happening, but shit happens sometimes.
This is Trinity's Island right now.
And also sometimes it's like a challenge thing. You can land in the bottom, so they could go home, but it would have to be something like that where it's a challenge that they lose, or somebody has to really be against them and rally the votes and get them sent home, or get one of them sent home.
If it's up to the people,
they're never going home. They're touching that 100K. That's theirs. They won at Casa. At Casa, they solidified that they won the season.
They might as well. The only thing that's going to make it stronger is if they just actually close it off.
Yeah, which they are. I'm sure they will. That's probably coming in the next couple episodes. And what are you adding to my island? Same white roster. Jaden, surprised you're even still here, but Caleb had nobody else to couple up with, so him and Jaden are together. Jen is still here. She doesn't do anything. She coupled up with Gal Godot down here. And
he just has such a Midwest emo look to him.
And then in not touching my 100K, we still have Kenzie. I don't think Kenzie will ever do anything to move me. We still have Sincere. He's a scammer. He'll never touch it. I unfortunately do think him and Melanie will end up being top 4.
Oh, yeah.
Unless something happens to get them sent home. But it's only because other people are fucking up way worse. We wanted Sincere out of our villa. But KC is fucking up pretty bad. Corbin is acting an ass. Zach, everybody still hates Zach. Rightfully so. And then now we got a house full of duds. Who is Caleb? Who is Jaden? Who is Jen? There's just so many other people that need to go home first. So Melanie and Sincere are going to make it to the final 4, I believe. We also have Parmita in here. Parmita, you need to be seen, not heard. She started speaking. So Kenzie, Caleb and Jaden coupled up. Jen and Gal coupled up. Kenzie coupled up with whoever Josh said she coupled up with. I think I forgot him again.
You did.
So I thought he went home. I still don't know who this guy is. But Kenzie coupled up with this guy apparently.
Because it was out of, if Jen didn't pick first, then Kenzie was going to pick Gall.
I didn't know if she would, but that's what I was telling Barry. I was saying like, it would have only been like a surprise who was going to get with who if that happened, if Kenzie got to pick first. But we already knew who Jen was picking. The only guy that gave her the time of day.
Shit, if Kenzie would have picked Gall, Charlie Kirk would still be in this villa probably.
Oh yeah, he would have got with Jen. Well, anyway, Kenzie got with that guy. Apparently, that I don't know this guy, so they'll be going home soon, hopefully. Sincere came back single to be with Melanie. Parmita was brought back by Corbin. They're a very Miami couple. Like, there's nothing really you can say about that. We knew they were going to come back together, but during that live stream, they were caught saying some crazy things. So Corbin was saying like, "Oh, Kenzie's out the window," which she kept repeating that. They just said a couple tasteless things that they didn't know was being live streamed to the girls back at the villa. So the girls heard all of that, and that was unfortunate for the guys. And so when Corbin came in with Parmita, he got booed. This is the first time I've ever seen someone just get booed by all of the girls for anything, really. But coming back from Casa, the girls do this little forced clap, whatever. But they booed. They were literally saying tomato, 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 boo, boo. Like, it was pretty crazy. When I move this, does it fuck up the recording of me moving my mouse all around?
No matter.
Sorry. Let me move that one. And then we have Gal. Whatever. Well, in this category, keep your bags packed. So you're not necessarily the devil, but you will be going home soon. So there's no point in unpacking. Gal, bye-bye, Gal. Corbin. And Parmita moved down. Yeah, because shut up. She just kept talking.
Unnecessarily trying to defend Corbin.
Yeah,
and,
like.
And I'm probably going to talk about this later.
Try to defend Zach, too.
Yeah.
Like, for no reason.
I'm probably going to try to talk about this more later with Niles, but, the way that the guys were just so obtuse about what the girls were trying to say, all niggas was trying to say is that you went about it the wrong way, very disrespectfully. You didn't need to say Kenzie's out the window. You didn't need to say I don't have any connection with Anaya. You don't need to say these things. Just move. Just move. And that's not what they did. And Parmita trying to say that it was locker room talk. Or
oh yeah, she literally said that's how guys talk. Like, and she said guys. Did she say guys think with their dick or something? Yeah, she's like they think with their dick. They just like, talk like that, and that's not good, girl. Don't.
Yeah, it's like that's all good and fine and all, but whatever. Like, but you don't talk like that around in public. This is a public. Like, you're not in private here, so it's like you don't talk like that. Anyways.
But they really think that they are in private.
Yeah, I don't know who. It's 8 seasons of this, and how many seasons of
you have a mic on you. You have
you
5 different cameras in your face, and
you're
talking
face.
like
you don't even see the other ones that are there.
Right, and you're talking like you're seriously by yourself. Which thank God they are, because you could see the type of people that they are. But it's like, geez, you don't even have enough sense to fake it in front of 30 cameras.
Niggas don't got no common sense no more. It's lost. It's lost because everybody wants to be clipped.
But Miss Parmita caught herself trying to defend her man and trying to defend everybody else's men too, I guess, for what they were saying. Most times, Casa girls know these girls are beefing with their men, and they have a reason to, and I'm gonna mind my business, and that's what it is. But she did not know that, so she might be down to keep your bags packed, but right now she's just not touching my 100K. Corbin, keep your bags packed. Just a loser. He really could have stayed in the Devil Wears swim trunks, but he didn't do too much to annoy me this episode. Zach, keep your bags packed, because he kept like telling the girls, oh, let them speak to the guys. Shut up, nigga. You got your girl back. Just shut the fuck up and be happy. But Zach is with Kata. You know, they both came back single and stayed together. Now, Miss Tierra. What a fall from grace. She was up here and gaining favor. She did not know how to watch her mouth. She fell so low. So low. So, Anaya decides not to couple up with Carl, the Asian guy. She says he's like the perfect man.
Anaya.
But she really likes Casey. This is why Miss Anaya dropped down to losing favor, because
Say the boy that I get married.
She didn't realize what's pretty obvious, and I do give her grace because they don't see everything that we see. So as much as it's easy to be like, oh, she's so stupid, he said this and that, she never saw that stuff. But clearly enough was shown to them, and they've seen enough that all of the OG girls told her, do not stay loyal to KC. Couple up with Carl. Melanie was like, because she's like, Anaya was saying, this is the happiest I've been since I've been in here with Carl. Melanie was like, sit with that. Think about that. This is the happiest you've been. Trinity straight up told her, you will be a dummy to stay loyal to this guy. Like, you're going to look stupid. She told her that in private, and when she did end up looking stupid, she defended her girl, which I love.
As far as Trinity's Island.
Yep, Trinity Island for sure. Unfortunately, that by proxy makes it Trinity Island, which I can't get down with, but I have to because Trinity is the queen of this season.
She says vote somebody off.
Oh yeah, she told us. What did she say? Boot this girl out this bitch.
I think it's funny because some people misconstrued it to her telling security to come get her.
I think she was. I think she was saying like we need to get her the fuck up out of here. But I don't think she was literally talking to the audience, but she said the right words. She said the magic word. She told us, boot this girl out this bitch. Yes, ma'am. We will boot this girl out this bitch. So be ready. Have the Love Island app on your phone, whether you watch it or not. Just go off my word and go ahead and boot this girl out this bitch like Miss Trinity commanded us to. But Tierra comes back with KC. He brings her back. The devil who wears swim trunks. He brings back Tierra, which we did think was going to happen. We knew that he liked her. He comes in. Anaya's crying, like really crying. It's actually pretty sad.
It's hard to watch.
Even like a lot of Anaya haters were like, wow, I feel bad for her. After saying like, I want to see her cry, which is crazy that you want to see this girl cry because you don't like her. But it was pretty sad to see her crying. Even though we knew what was going to happen, but she was really heartbroken. It's like she did not... You would have thought she was blindsided because to her, she was. To us, it was pretty obvious. To her, she did not think he would come back with anybody. And she's like, I'm so stupid. I should have listened to all you guys. Like, everybody knew. He comes in. He's like, I mean, it's sad, but I made this decision for me, not Anaya. And it's like, okay, duh. We know you did. But he just says all the wrong things. Like, we know you had to make this decision for yourself. And it still hurt her. Obviously, she knows it wasn't her decision. But it hurt her. Just be like, I'm sorry that it hurt you. I had to do what's best for me. But he's just saying all the dumbest shit. Trinity ends up bringing up the fact that KC had mentioned he was surprised that Bryce and Trinity were a liked couple because we voted for our favorites and Trinity and Bryce were pretty high up. And they were safe because they were a favorite couple. He said he was surprised that they were a favorite couple, but he knew that him and Anaya would be because he never explored. Trinity decided to bring that up and be like, well, you made that little comment, but the first second that you could to go explore, you ran and did that. So, and you had to wait till it was behind her back. So I don't know why you were surprised. And he says some bullshit. And Miss Tierra decides it's her time to shine. It's time for her to speak up. And she says something like, oh, he made this decision for himself. And my queen, the Tierra Ender, Trinity, comes in and fucking suplexed her in front of everybody. She suplexed her into the fucking fire pit.
Trin Vaughn.
And that was the end of the episode.
Niggas saying that we're gonna see why Melanie got taken away from the fire pit on after sun today.
Really?
That's what the app said, but who knows if they
what
actually
app?
saw that. The Love Island app.
It said we will.
It said you're gonna see what you've been asking for. That's why I'm like
maybe.
In as many words, they said that.
Oh, okay. So Tierra starts piping up. Trinity is like, respectfully, I wasn't talking to you. I'm talking to him, which should have ended it. Usually does end it with the Casa girl that gets a little bit too mouthy. Is like, hey, you know what? I understand you came in, you want to defend him, but I'm talking to him. He's a grown man. He could defend himself. Tiara's like, well, I'm talking to you. She said, okay, I'm not talking to you. Like I said, I'm talking to him. It goes a little bit more like that. And Tiara's like, you're a little girl. And that's when the bitches start flying. She said, I'm not, bitch. Kata, the New Hampshire Grim Reaper, comes in. She said, wrong way to enter the villa, bitch. I'm not gonna lie, they were on Tiara's ass. It was really just them bitches. You don't hear that too much on Peacock, and they were letting them fly.
Yeah, and that Newport
they're
News,
like, bitch.
And wherever she's from in New Hampshire, that shit started coming straight out.
Boston
started coming out of her.
All their accents, like that was the first time you could really hear everybody's accents.
Accent came out like crazy.
They all were heated. And Miss Melanie, honestly,
that's probably why she's.
But I didn't know that she said that, so people had to play it back and notice that Miss Melanie. So really, we will say she's actually in no weapon formed against you shall prosper. That's where she really is right now, Miss Melanie. Because Miss Tiara decided to say, are you going to shut me up? It did sound like it came out of nowhere because nobody told you to shut up. But it was clearly a cut. And you hear Miss Melanie. It sounds like they turned her mic off because you can't hear what she's saying. A lot of people have said it sounds like she's saying, what's up? And you see her hand. They put it in slow-mo. You see her hand is down here. And it moves up here like she stood up. And she's saying, what's up? And there were no more clips of her at that fire pit. She was ejected. They had to put her on the bench. They removed her because she was ready to beat this bitch up. Even though I genuinely think Tiara probably would have won. But Melanie would have got in there. She would have did her shit.
Where's Melanie from?
Who cares? Probably fucking Jersey or something.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Really,
Philly?
Probably.
She's a real silly Philly bitch that gets down. Yeah, people.
Real East Coast versus West Coast shit.
No, for real. And people are like, oh, but Tiara's from Cali. We got 3 East Coast demons.
You got Philly, you got New Hampshire.
Yeah, whatever.
But that Newport News, that's right by Norfolk.
They were ready to tear that ass up. And Miss Anaya, she's a sheltered little, sweet little rich girl. She's like, what is this, Bad Girls Club?
Her classic ass. That's so funny.
She doesn't even say baddies because she might not even know baddies exist. She says, is this Bad Girls Club? She doesn't know what's going on, why this girl is talking about, are you going to shut me up? No, she's not. She plays volleyball. She's just a girl. No. I don't know. That Tiara tried to turn into Thug Island. Like, what the hell?
Save that for Zeus.
Literally. But yeah, so Melanie actually is an honorary no weapon formed against her shall prosper. Tiara, keep your bags packed, babe. She solidified it. She started talking too crazy. Again, I keep telling everybody in the most respectful way, for at least 1 week, Casa girls must be seen and not heard. You have to continue to be seen so that people see you as human, but you're like a second-rate citizen in there. You have no rights. And if you go against the queen, you will be executed.
Just walk them off the plank.
Yup. So you're getting sent home. Keep your bags packed. But she's so gorgeous. Such a waste.
Fulani braids, bitch.
Yeah, fucking, and I kept calling her Fulani braid bitch, but it honestly,
it came out more
you can tell it was a compliment. She was actually salty that like, damn, this girl came in with the fresh braids, but, and down here, the devil is still wearing swim trunks, no surprise. He came back with Tiara, which was not wrong. Yeah, he couldn't even look up. It wasn't wrong for him to come back with Tiara. He clearly liked her more. That was the right move for him. But he also, I think, has this weird, like, entitlement going on. It's like it's a very weird vibe. Like, he's not a nigga that you want around you.
You know what he gives? that he just got fined.
Yeah, I saw people saying that. I was like, I thought that was pretty obvious. He used to be ugly. This
Yeah,
is
like-
not. This is his first time in life getting bitches. Like that's clear, but yeah.
Yeah.
So he be saying some weird shit that you would expect ugly niggas to say.
Like, I was picked. Nobody
Yeah.
was behind my door, Ariana. Do you care?
You feel me?
You feel me?
You feel
smell
me? Nobody was behind my door.
Who gives a fuck, dude?
He said the first day nobody picked me. Of course, Miss Trinity,
The demon.
the ender of all flops, said, "We didn't know you. What are you talking about?" And yes, we did not know you. What the fuck are you talking about? And now,
That we know you, we hate you.
yep. And so that's the end. Now we hate him. Trinity will win this thing. Melanie, I will protect you because they had to eject you for tweaking. And Anaya, do better, please. Want better for yourself. But if you ever knew a bitch like that,
It's just
you can't want better for them. I mean, you're going to have to because they don't want better for themselves. But it's not going to happen until they do. So it's like,
hopefully
it's no point being invested.
what happened at the end of the episode.
So at the end of the episode, we thought it was going to be a vote to send this bitch ass nigga home. We thought, Casey, keep your bags packed, babes. You're going. You're not going to be here longer. Casey, pack Tiara's bags because you're going home. But surprisingly, which there was a vote, but it was to vote which dumped Casa person was going to come back. So of course we voted for Carl. We needed Naya to have somebody in to redeem herself. Carl, you're coming back. Keep your bags packed because you're coming back. Some people voted for Corey because they think him and Melanie should have another shot. They should have another shot. She's not gonna give him another shot. So it was.
Season. It's gonna be Love Island games, buddy.
She wasn't gonna give him another shot. Maybe when they get out of here, if Sincere fucks it up, she might fuck with him. But it would be a waste to vote him back in because Melanie wants Sincere, so she's not gonna give this guy another shot. But Anaya still wanted Carl. She just really wanted Casey, and now that she had that rude awakening, and she even said in the episode I should have kept Carl, she would actually make the most of him being sent back in. So we voted for Carl to come back in, and we were allowed to also vote for which girl should come back in. We had the option of Miss Sydney, gorgeous, or Miss Amora, also gorgeous. Sydney didn't have anybody in there for her. She didn't connect with anybody. KC slept with her one night, like they slept in the same bed one night, but it didn't really seem like he was vibing with her, and he clearly wanted Tiara. And especially now that this fight has happened, he's gonna have to cling to Tiara because he's gonna feel like she did this for me, so I gotta stay beside her. I feel like if Sydney went back in, it would be a complete waste. He's not gonna get to know her, and nobody else there is going to, the same way they didn't last time, which is fucked up. So I wasn't sending her back in there for that. Like, let her go home. Yeah. She got her 5 minutes of fame, and hopefully that helps her to find a new nigga.
She might get some sponsorships out of this.
Exactly, which is what she deserves. She needs to be on like Sports Illustrated type shit. We voted to send back in Miss Amora, Miss Scammer. Nobody's going to couple up with her. I don't see anybody that's currently in there. I don't see anybody that's currently in there coupling up with her. But I think Melanie would benefit from hearing how Sincere was acting in Casa. And I think it would stir some shit up. So I don't think either girl benefits from going back, unfortunately. But at least with Amora, we're going to get some mess out of it. With Sydney, it would have just been pretty much embarrassing her. Like, she gets sent in there again, nobody wants her. That's weird. So we weren't going to do that. Amora, unfortunately, we are doing that to you, but we're gonna get some mess out of it. And you're a scammer, so like, sorry, but you're gonna have to eat that. But so these are our current rankings, except Melanie is actually up top. But yeah, they're doing good right now, and that's our recap.
See what happens next week.
Shit was crazy, wasn't it, Niles?
Yeah, that shit was wild.
That shit was fucking wild.
She has some fucking very sordid opinions on Love Island.
You know,
I still have not started this season yet. I'm still behind,
hey
but this is like
man,
it is good. This is good for me.
yeah. Hey, they. I only have a couple things to say that I'm that was I already said, but I just need to reiterate. Um, these niggas all defending the men on this show are saying that what happened at Casa, as far as like, because what ended up happening, since I know you haven't seen the show, is that they live streamed like so you know okay so you know the heart rate challenge, right?
Yeah.
So they were getting ready for the heart rate challenge, so everybody thought was about to happen. This before they even went to Casa or whatever. So everybody they went to go get dressed. The boys are up in the room, and they get a text, and it's like, all right, we're leaving the villa, let's go. So then they go to Casa, right? And the girls come out dressed or whatever. Nobody's there. Big box monitor, the Casa, right? So
Yeah.
the that was in the box. I think we talked about this last week. Like that was in the box. Like it was a monitor, and it live streamed the Casa girls coming in and doing the heart rate challenge on the boys, right? And that shit got sticky. And when I say sticky, it's it was like these niggas just got so loose with their fucking lips. Like just saying, "Oh, my girl's out the window." Shit you would say in a barbershop or locker room, right? And so
Did they
with
know they're being recorded?
no, but this is the point I want to make in all this. Niggas trying to defend that shit, saying it's barbershop talk, locker room talk. It's the missing. You're missing very key precedents in all of those things. The nuance in barbershop talk, locker room talk. It's private. It's not like it's not something that is for everybody to hear. So, using that same logic, these niggas going on a fucking multinational show, going somewhere is gonna fucking blow. Like that's gonna fuck that would that's gonna blow up your relationship. You just should know better. There's cameras everywhere. Even if they
Yeah,
didn't know they were being live streamed, why wouldn't you assume that you're being live streamed?
I mean, you're
Like
gonna end up on Peacock anyway.
there's been
Like
8
niggas are gonna
seasons of
see
this
it.
show in the US and I don't know how many in the UK. Like you should know how this shit's going. Like they're trying to snipe you at the worst possible moments. Now, all that would have been fixed if niggas would just be honest, which is probably like the easiest dating show ever to do that because that's what you're there to do is fucking talk to people.
Like you're there to date around, right? That's the whole
Yeah,
point of
that's
Love
the
Island.
whole point. So it's like just make that known instead of being pussies and waiting to go to Casa and being crazy. Um, but yeah, that's really all I have to say. It's like that's not barbershop talk. Sorry, that's just
Like
not by
more
definition. That's not barbershop
Costa,
talk.
more
You niggas are literally
Costa.
wearing mics.
Like
Why
yeah,
would that be barbershop talk? Why would that
they're
be
not supposed
locker
to be
room talk?
barbershop talk. The only time they can do that shit right is like in the bathroom. They don't record in the bathroom, right? But they record audio
Yeah.
still.
No, the bat. I mean, outside the showers is still like when where the vanities are and shit like that. Like they still the only time they don't is when they're taking a shit or something. But like, yeah, they all be getting dressed in the bathroom and shit. Like niggas be talking, but it's just like it's like, yo, you're wearing a mic. It's not the niggas don't know what nuance is anymore. It's really all I have to say on that. Anywho, this was actually a wild week of sports for once.
Yeah.
NBA offseason is finally heating up. Teams are making moves. My our beloved Pistons gave up what I'm gonna compare to Jamal Williams. And getting rid of our real deal cultural tone setter, Isaiah Stewart, Beef Stew, the God, got traded to the Grizzlies, which shout out Memphis. So I ain't got nothing wrong with where he went to. We got 3 second round picks, which
Get
Trajan
flipped.
flipped pretty quickly to bring us another sharpshooter and Isaiah Joe. So another nigga that don't play defense, but it's all good when you got fucking Ron Holland coming off the bench still. Um,
Like you knew by the way the playoffs went that Isaiah Stewart was not that much longer. like to be a Piston.
Mhm.
It's kind of shitty though because they didn't really give him a chance, and I think that he should have got more of a chance. And I do think if he played more in the playoffs, we probably would have won because Jalen Duren was shit like the entire playoffs. Like and we touched on this a couple episodes ago when we were talking about the playoffs that like that lineup should have like Paul Reed should have been starting.
Yeah, Paul Reed stole all the center's minutes. That's why he's gonna be. That's why he's center two at this point. Maybe even center one.
Why do you be center one? Because I mean you saw Jalen Duren's not too pleased with what they're offering him.
But it doesn't. They're not gonna trade him.
I I
I
to
will
Jalen
say though
Duren,
that Trajan isn't as loyal to these niggas as people probably think. Like, cause
he's not as loyal as
Duran's
Brad
not
Holmes.
a Trajan pick, so it's like the only one that's Teflon there right now is fucking Kate Cunningham.
Yeah, I would say Cade and probably Asar. I think
Yeah,
Asar is Teflon.
yeah, Kate and Nazar. Other than
Like
that,
anybody else, like Duncan, they're about to get him up out of there.
I hope
Like
they don't, but they probably will.
they might get him up out of there and sign back Malik Beasley. He's cheaper and can do a little bit more than Duncan can,
Yeah, I
but
will
less
agree with that.
defensively.
I will agree with that. I do want to say, to Beef Stew, thank you for your service, brother. Thank you
You will be
for
missed.
beginning this era for the Pistons. Thank you for
Have
charging
you
LeBron
gone
like
back
that
and seen the core four from when he was drafted?
to now. He
It
went
was
through a
like
lot, man.
it was like Isaiah Stewart, Sadiq Bey, like Killian Hayes, and like
He
Saban Lee or some shit like that.
he went fucking through it, dog. Like
He's only
he
24,
and he's
but
only
he
24, so props to him. I hope he goes and gets this next contract with the Grizzlies or whoever decides to sign him. But Memphis, grit and grind city, I think
yeah,
that'd be
that'll fit
perfect
him.
for him.
Yeah, that's perfect for him.
Yeah,
Whether they keep John Morant is still up to like yet to be determined.
and I have some.
John Morant might be a Piston.
Yeah, I was actually about to say that. And as much as niggas probably gonna hate on that, I would love for John Morant to be a Piston. But I don't know if I want him to start by any means.
And would he be a good fit in the city of Detroit? Not not sure.
But
Sure, but
I think that he has gotten unnecessarily bad rap ever since that shit happened. Um,
say his draft, uh, like his the one before him, like Zion Williamson is also getting a bad rap. Like those two are getting like Williamson is a fucking freak.
he's a freak and he can't stay healthy. But Jaw was about to be was about to be the face of the league, man. He was about to buy NBC,
Yeah,
and you see what happens whenever you show love to black women.
can't do it.
That's exactly what King Von did, and they got rid of him. But yeah, that's what I got to say on that. Shout out Beef Stew, Isaiah Joe, welcome to the team. And oh boy, we
Shout out.
just drafted whose name I do not care to look up. Welcome to the
And the other
team,
one
baby.
too. Both of them.
Yeah,
We
welcome,
traded
baby.
another one up. Welcome to the team.
Make me have to
Uh,
learn your name.
yeah. I think Ron is Teflon too, though. I'll be honest.
I fuck
I
with
don't
Ron
think he.
Holland.
I don't
I
think,
hate that niggas are putting him in trade packages. 'Cause
I don't want
I love him.
Kawhi. I
If he
don't
could
want
develop,
LeBron.
if he can shoot the three ball even below average next year,
Just better than like abysmal.
yeah, better than fucking awful. He my dream lineup of Cade, insert shooting guard here, Asar, and fucking Ron. It'll come true. Cause that is what I would love to see. Imagine you got
You can
fucking
stop me out of shooting guard out there.
yeah
At
for
that
real.
point,
Honestly, you might even switch to where like Ron is your shooting guard, maybe even Asar. Cave could move down to small forward, and then either Asar or Ron could run that forward too. It's a little bit of a smaller lineup, but with the actual point guard, that's what we're missing here. We're missing a guard. You notice that every time there's
in
a
any
guard missing
iteration,
here.
we're missing a guard.
If we get that fucking guard, if Sasser, oh my god, if that nigga could take the next step, dog,
I think Sasser should have got
that
more
would
minutes in the
be
playoffs.
literally he is who the Pistons need to take the next step. If he could make that step, he's literally everything the Pistons need. He could create his own shot
off the dribble. He could shoot a three. He would command defenses if he just can be a little bit more consistent and play some defense. But if we get
Yeah,
Kyrie,
and
then shit, nigga.
here comes Kyrie.
Yeah, if we get Kyrie, nigga, he might turn Sasser into the point guard where you need him to be. Make the call. Bring me
I think Kyrie,
Kyrie.
take Kyrie in a
Bring
heartbeat.
me, bring me Kyrie, my goat.
I need a Ramadan Kyrie
I need Ramadan
now.
Kyrie.
Like,
We're not losing Game 7 with Kyrie.
no, we don't lose that game with Kyrie because
We actually probably
we
don't
have
lose.
consistent scoring.
We probably don't lose the series, and we probably win the series in 5 with Kyrie.
Yeah, I mean, because Kyrie and Cade together, and like even then you can stagger them a little bit more. So like that second unit just doesn't go to shit like it used to.
I will forever miss those what 30 games that fucking Cade and Jaden Ivey played together until he broke his leg. Whenever it was the fact that no
He was
matter
about to
what
be a superstar.
no matter what time it was on the court, either Cade or Jaden was on the court, and the offense was just working.
He was about
I
that like
miss that
that.
so
He was about to be a
much.
superstar.
We will
Like
never see that again, dog. That was exactly what everybody saw it was supposed to be.
that
And
that season, the playoffs. Like I know we were just in the playoffs when we went deeper than we did last year, like last season. But that season, like those games against the Knicks, those games were all fucking electric. Like
yeah,
every single game was electric. As
yeah,
opposed to this year, we got blown out. We blew a team out. Like we got blown out at the end. Like it
yeah.
wasn't like
There
that.
was
Nick,
no, yeah. I would
that
say
shit
that
was like
the
that
the
game.
Pistons
Those
playoffs
games
was
were
very
electric.
hit or miss like this season. Like it was like they're dominating or they're getting fucking dominated. I think there was only like a couple like actual close games, um, in both
The
series.
Magic had a couple, but
But
like yeah, we got blown out
niggas
most
got
of the time. Shit.
just got washed up. Um, what else has happened? Um,
Before we get to the Lions, I got something to say about the Texas Rangers real quick
okay.
because the Lions one is a little bit of a it's a more of a
What do we got to
deeper
talk about for
issue.
them? Oh, just
Uh,
talk about the Rangers.
Terrion Arnold becoming
Oh shit!
Tony
I
Soprano.
forgot that nigga Terrion Arnold is Benny Fazio, criminal mastermind now. But
Fucking dumbass.
let's
But
talk
yeah,
about
so
the Rangers.
last episode we talked about how who was Jack Leader played hurt and it
Yes,
was negatively affecting the team.
yes,
Wyatt Langford is someone that like I can appreciate because he got hurt and he did not like try to play through it. He went, he got better, and he is crushing the ball right now. Like he's insanely hot, and it's like that's what you're supposed to do when you're hurt.
yeah.
You get hurt, you're down for the minimal amount of time, and you come back and you're better than you were when you got hurt. Like that's what you ask for when somebody gets hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's on like it's just that's like the prime example of what you look for when someone gets hurt.
Yep.
Now Corey Seager, it might be your time, puppy.
Hey, I mean, he hit a home run today, I think, if I'm not
I
sure,
don't
but
care. He's still bad like 190. Anytime he's out on the field, we're net negative. Like
yeah,
we had to pinch hit Duran today. Duran is the better shortstop. I
yeah.
don't know what else to say. Like Duran's a better shortstop, but you can't take Nicky Lopez at the lineup because he's doing really good right now. So
Where are you gonna fit in Foscue? No, well, I mean,
no,
especially against lefties,
yeah, like
but against
somebody's
righties, that's
hitting,
true. Yeah,
and then you got like fucking where you gonna fit Foscue in? We're gonna fit people in that get on base,
yep.
not Corey Seager. So like, and no one's taking on that contract, so he's not tradable.
Nobody in hell is taking on
So
that contract, man. Especially with the cap shit about to come down this
yeah,
next
like
year.
they're about to the Rangers are fucked.
The Rangers may
Like
never have a winning season again.
unless, but I will live off the high of 2023.
That's all I needed. Let the
That
Lions
was a
win the Super Bowl. I'll never care if they win if they go deep again. I mean, I will. Like, I'll sit here and complain after every fucking game. But I mean, in the back of my head, I saw it in my lifetime. Why do I give a fuck? I mean,
yeah. That's what I remember.
I already came once.
I'll
Why I
see
gotta come
people
again?
complain. Anyway, I see people complain about the Rangers. They're not a serious franchise. I'm still good off 2023. I know
Yeah,
it's 3 years removed, and we have not been competitive since. But like,
nigga, Cowboys fans been holding on to that last championship in '95 since before I was born. So it's like,
yeah,
shit,
that's
nigga, I'm gonna hold
31
on
years
to this
ago.
shit. Watch my grandkid. If the Rangers don't win one to like if it's years down the line, I already got grandkids and shit. And they start talking to me, I'm be like, you weren't there for them 2023 Rangers, nigga. And what they gonna say? Oh, that's so long ago, nigga. I was there.
I was there. I lived it.
nigga,
I lived that
nigga,
one.
I
I
was
lived the
there.
2011, 2012 Rangers.
Yup.
I was there for all that.
Yep. Eat a dick. I was there for it, nigga. You weren't. Anywho, um,
But all right, enough
enough.
pussyfooting around the
Yeah, enough
situation.
goofs and gaffs, man. Let's talk about fucking Terrion Arnold making me look
Oh, okay.
fucking stupid.
Let me tell you something. So we go to the gym at 3 in the morning, right?
Why?
Eh,
What time do you get off of work every day?
3.
What time do you go in?
But I go into like 6.
Ah,
We leave we leave to because the Secretary of War said we have to PT every day, but it has to be departmental PT. Like it has to be with your command. So we do stuff in the afternoon, like at 2:30. But that's just not enough for us. Like we do a little bit more. So we go in the morning and in the afternoon.
2 days.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
The afternoon is usually just cardio. But all right. So we're walking on the treadmill at the end of our workout, like normal. She looks up, right, and all you see is fucking Terrion Arnold's face on the goddamn like national news. Lion Star fucking arrested, and she just like looks at me and starts laughing, and it's like,
I saw the message from Eli. I was like, there's just no fucking way.
like
This nigga just made me look so fucking stupid. I mean,
because
we'll see how it all shakes out, but like,
there's
fuck.
an episode from like the beginning of this where
Yup.
we said that he did it was a nothing burger.
We did say it was nothing
That shit is
burger.
he's in a suicide vest.
That
That
shit
shit is
ain't
not
no
a
damn
nothing
nothing burger. He was
burger.
in that suicide vest. And you know who the fuck Terrion Arnold looks like? He looks like KC.
Does he? I
Especially whenever they start looking straight ahead, they got that same dunce ass look in their eyes, bro. Where it's like
just fucking
was kind of
nothing
like
back there.
no, yeah, there's nothing in that fucking head moving, dog. Anyways, Terrion, from a man to man standpoint, unfortunately, I get what you did, dog. Unfortunately, I get it, dog.
All right,
I mean,
explain what he did.
basically, he
For people who
niggas,
might not know.
he okay. So he got robbed at one of his Airbnbs in Florida. Um, and I'm leaving out a lot of details. You can look it up for yourself. But basically, he had these two girls set up this nigga by saying they were gonna have a threesome, and then they live streamed, or they kidnapped him, and they live streamed like them beating him to some effect like that. Where he was watching them beat him. Um, so yeah, he was organizing kidnapping. I think it's a conspiracy. He got some sort of conspiracy charge or some shit like. I don't think it's gonna go as far as everybody thinks it's good. I don't think he's gonna get a life sentence or anything like everybody thinks he's gonna get. But I mean, I guess we'll hear from his trial on Monday, or it's either Monday or Tuesday. Uh,
I will say that somebody said I didn't read the article that they sent, but someone said that he kidnapped the wrong person.
which that's why if he did kill the wrong person, that nigga's at best he's criminal, or at worst he's criminal mastermind Benny Fazio, because he can't even do the shit right. Nigga, he can't do it right. He like
Terry
okay.
Arnold got robbed and woke up and decided to become fucking a moving like a
The nigga
fucking
started
mob.
moving
I
like
was
he was
like,
Tony
what?
Soprano or something,
Like,
dog. Like, the thing with it all, before we turn to fucking Avon Barksdale, is like from the standpoint of you got robbed, and apparently it's somebody like that you've been beefing with, so it's like you have to, you want to get your shit back, you want to get back. I mean, I get it, dog. You're a millionaire.
yeah,
I'm
Tia,
sorry, bro.
why
I'm sorry.
why are you
Like,
beefing with anybody?
like
Like if I was a millionaire and I knew that like I was on the precipice of becoming a star, like
And not
literally,
even
I'm
just a
like right there.
millionaire, nigga. You are
I'm a
20s of
generational
30s
money.
millionaire already, and
Like,
that's not even counting the NIL money this nigga's probably made. So it's
yeah,
like
if
these are
I was
just
like that
things,
and someone
brother.
robbed
Like,
me, I would just go buy a new one.
yeah,
Like,
bro. Do you not have
like guys like
insurance
that.
for this shit?
Like,
Like, yeah,
I,
get back shit from a standpoint of being
no,
a broke nigga.
yeah,
Like, cause
like
that's
for
you.
us,
Like,
yes,
if
I will go get my chain back.
yeah,
100.
nigga,
They'll
that's my
snatch my
shit.
shit. I will fight for that shit. But if
But
I'm multi-millionaire, like,
and I could keep like rebuying my own. If I could just buy my shit again, I'm not gonna stress about you fucking taking like, bro. I'm sorry, and
it's
especially
just
if
a,
I'm not there, you just rob me when I'm not there, dog. Whatever, bro. Whatever.
it just reminds me of the nigga moment from the Boondocks.
Yeah,
Like, ha ha ha, I'm white. I like,
yeah,
I
bro.
would
Like
just
it,
walk away. Like,
like
I'm not
yeah.
gonna like. It's just
I'm
dumb.
not gonna
Like
throw
that's
away
just
my whole fucking career just to look cool.
you know what's funny about that whole thing? Terrion Arnold is who people thought Jameson Williams was when we drafted
Yes,
him.
nigga. Yes. Everybody thinks Jameson Williams is a
Jameson
fucking
Williams,
thug. This nigga is just a fucking hood booger who eats Kool-Aid pickles and fucking McDoubles with ice cream on it. That's it.
that nigga be eating Rotel dip, and they thought he was gonna go rob somebody at gunpoint.
Yeah.
And you got fucking Terrion Arnold, TikTok star, like
That
fucking
nigga out here
doing
eating
podcasts
Kool-Aid
with
pickles and
PSP.
eating hot chips. Nobody is worried about that nigga. Terrion Arnold, you are a fucking idiot.
Like,
Like,
yeah, you're a fucking clown. Like, genuinely, like that is the dumbest shit. And like, I usually don't agree with like most of Lions Twitter because I really do think Lions Twitter
it's a
like
bunch
takes
of
shit high to the
fucking
fucking right.
pussy niggas, dog. I'm sorry. You guys are all pussies. I'm sorry. Like,
Yeah,
like I
like
don't fucking know where you guys grew up where every black guy's a thug to you, but whatever. Like, whatever.
I think honestly, if I'm honest with you, Terry and Arnold don't even seem like he was ever like that either.
No, nigga,
The
that's
nigga
why.
is so
That's
fucking corny. Like
that's exa-
that's like if you hear me like I just kidnap somebody and like beat them at gunpoint. Like you're not expecting me to do some
That's
bullshit like that.
exactly why I didn't think that nigga did that shit, bro. The
Yeah, like
only
he's
time
so
I would have
fucking corny.
like I would have assumed that he did some if he was like fighting back, like somebody tried to rob him, and he was with his gang or with his posse or whatever the fuck the kids are saying these days, and like fought or whatever. I would understand that shit because you there, testosterone goes, whatever the fuck. Turning into a fucking mob boss after a fucking you get robbed at one of your rental properties, so that shit gotta be insured, unless it was shit that you shouldn't have been having.
and like
But
genuinely like,
this nigga turned into Sam Hurd for no fucking reason.
and I was just about to say that both them niggas is two sweet ass niggas because like there's no way that like if you don't know about the Sam Hurd story, go look it up. But like basically,
He
he
tried to become a
fucking joined the
kingpin.
Navy or he joined the fuck. He got in the NFL like and wanted to become a fucking drug
Yeah,
kingpin
and
and
tried to
got
start moving weight and got fucking
like
caught up because he's an idiot. Listening,
was
nigga thought that nigga's name was
literally
fucking Joey Gambino or some shit.
yeah
Like
like
nigga, how
he
the
literally
fuck
went
you
to
get?
a fucking undercover cop and said, "Let me buy a weed, please." Like, come on,
Like bro,
man.
like nigga,
That nigga's still in
whatever.
jail. So
Like
like, and he was sweet as fucking sweet potato pie. So like, that shit was never gonna fly. And then you got fucking Terrion Arnold doing TikTok dances and shit. And then all of a sudden now you're
you niggas is
Benny
not
Fazio, criminal
thugs.
mastermind. You not like that. You
See,
was never like that. Like
and that's
you
what
should have just put your fucking. Why are you worried about shit happening in Florida when you barely have a fucking roster spot to begin with? You should
and
have been at the fucking practice field.
see, and that's what's wrong with professional athletes, NFL, NBA these days. They're not poor anymore.
Yeah,
So they feel like they are fucking Teflon Dons, man. They feel like they run shit because they have been running shit since they were in fucking high school. They could get away with anything. They were getting money. They were doing whatever the fuck they wanted to do. These niggas ain't coming from the trenches anymore, dog. These are AAU fucking Taifa League, Friday Night Tykes, like those fucking big ass leagues that only fucking kids with money can get into or kids that are getting fucking paid can make it into. So these niggas are so far removed from what the streets actually are these days that they think they could just join that shit like it's a fucking GTA RP server, and that's the fucking problem. That's the problem. That's also why the entertainment in the leagues have gone down because these niggas are too worried about the brands.
Oh yeah, nobody like nobody plays for real no more, man.
Yeah, like
Like
these niggas don't love the game no more. You could tell.
they're not playing. They're playing this shit for the money, for the brand. I mean, I like yes, there's hard players out there for sure. Like
So
we
then,
there's
every once in a while,
one
you go get that nigga. You
there's
gonna
one
find a
archetype
nigga getting out
that's
the
never
mud.
gonna change. You're gonna get that corn-fed country like white boy.
Yeah, you gonna get that
That,
shit.
like,
You
you'll get that,
go.
and you'll get people like Jameson Williams. You'll get people like Amon-Ra St. Brown who did come from money, but like he has that work ethic still. That like he's not really worried about his brand. He's worried about his work ethic.
Yeah,
Probably more. He probably should be, but like anyway. And then you're gonna have niggas like Terrion Arnold.
you gonna have niggas like TA, niggas like fucking you know, you got TA, you got fucking other niggas, Jalen Carter, you got fucking like all these players that come
Yeah.
out making these stupid ass mistakes because they have always had the widest net cast for them that they could just do whatever. It'll get filtered out because you're gonna make it to the league. We've invested in you, so you're gonna make it. So it doesn't matter until they get to the league, and then there's no. They made their money back. Nobody's protecting you anymore, and there are so many eyes just fucking waiting for you to fuck up, especially now.
Oh, in
Especially
the age of
in
social media,
2026,
like
you got niggas like
doing
us
shit
out
like
here
this,
making podcasts.
yeah. Like,
Like
and this is,
anybody
do
can
you
do
know
it.
how easy this is? Anybody can do this shit. So like, okay, this is back in like the '80s,
You can move crazy.
or you could move crazy. You can't move crazy no more because everybody got. Why the fuck are you live streaming it?
Yeah, everybody got
Like, come
phones.
on, like,
Like you leaving evidence. Like at this point 2026, everybody should know what the fuck a cloud is. Okay,
yeah,
you should
it's
know at
always gonna
this
be in the
point
cloud.
that nothing is gonna get deleted. Nothing is digital footprint is so
Back in
fucking real.
2000s, if you just even if you just say this is a TV show, if you just like watched it and paid attention to it, Avon Barksdale was moving around payphones, not trying to like leave a digital footprint. Tony Soprano would debug his fucking own house because he thought, and this is the 2000s.
And you so
What
you
do you
don't
think
think
is right
like
now in 2026?
you don't think that technology has gotten any fucking better. I'm sorry. I know
Like
you're
they
not
could have
supposed to listen
AI
to TV.
hologrammed you into the fucking house
Yeah,
himself.
I know you're
Like
not gonna. I know you shouldn't listen to TV shows. You shouldn't like. But I mean, if you just think for a second that these niggas are taking like on a TV show, are taking this much effort in an early 2000 show, or just like in general, shouldn't you like? These shows are based off of situations that have
Sons of
happened,
Anarchy, they take their phones before they go into their meeting room and put that shit outside. Like, like
and you're gonna live
I,
stream that shit, dog.
just so you can watch it.
Have
If
somebody
you had it
record
like
it
that,
on a fucking on a fucking
camera, get
on a
digital fucking
camera,
camera.
digital camera. Watch it later, dog. I don't
Or
fucking
if you got it
know.
like that, if you really got it like that, then you don't even have to worry about the evidence. Just pay for it to get done, and then it's done. Like
Yeah, but you had to see it.
I had to. What are you getting off on it?
Yo, what are you a cuck?
Yeah, this,
You
this
you
thing
a
is
you, you
cucking
a
his
cuck?
own. You really didn't even get the get back.
Yeah, you
You
fucked up
didn't.
the
You
game.
didn't get the get back. Someone else got it for you. So you're still a
If
pussy.
you're gonna do
So like
payback by
you still
proxy,
got robbed.
yeah, if you're gonna do payback by proxy, you gotta make sure that shit gets done right. That shit didn't get done
And why
right.
not? If you live streaming it, you might as well fucking be there. Just go, do the shit yourself. Like
And
at
why
the
are
end
you
of the day,
live streaming
nigga
it, dog? I'm
nigga had
sorry.
millions of dollars, and now he had millions of dollars in assets. That shit is gone. Like you will not have that shit when you get out. That shit is gone. I guarantee it. Because now you got to pay for your defense. You got to pay
And
for all this. You got to pay for all that.
if this shit gets deeper for him, like if Tuesday, if he's denied bail, I'm 99% sure this nigga's cut. Like
Oh yeah.
I think he is gone.
I don't think I don't think Miss Firestone Ford plays that, or Miss Hamp. Sorry, Miss Hamp plays that. I don't think she.
Roger McCreary, welcome to the starting lineup, brother.
And this registrar, you got to
Bro,
get that shit together.
I know that's your boy. I know that's your that's that nigga's been there for you, and shout out to him for y'all being the 69 boys last year or whatever the fuck. Like, shout out to that. You know, you guys got drafted together. You guys feel like you're a tandem. We're supposed to be the one and two. Hey, dog, this is your chance. You better go in there and
Brian
take
Branch,
that fucking spot.
Brian Branch, come back, buddy.
Yeah,
You
Izzy,
you could be the starting corner. Izzy,
do
you
you
could
want to
be the
play
starting
corner?
corner. You could be the
You
starting corner.
could be the starting corner for
Like
the Detroit
you
Lions. Everybody,
opposite DJ Reed.
everybody who
Like
played DB in high school, be at Allen Park, July 15th. We got open tryouts for DB. But
nah, I think our DB room is a little bit
oh
deeper.
yeah, it'll be
Oh,
fine.
what's his name? Keith Abney.
Yeah, oh yeah, Keith,
We just drafted
you
it.
ready to start, brother?
Welcome
Welcome
to
to
the
the starting
team.
lineup.
You can have number 6.
Welcome to the Lions. How the hell are you? like,
How the hell are you?
like, bro,
You fucking idiot. What a
Terrion, like,
dumbass.
and the thing is, like, dude, and his starting spot wasn't even secure this year, man. Everybody's been saying, oh no, the foundation fell or some fell. Um, but yeah, like you could see all coaches would say that you got to go out and earn that shit. You know what you did? You earned yourself a spot on the bench warmers. Not the bench warmers. You earned yourself a spot in the longest yard, friend.
You can go cover Henry Ruggs.
Yeah,
Maybe Sam Hurd needs some help.
yeah, for real.
Like
Go cover Michael Irvin.
yeah,
Have
like
you seen the longest yard? Yeah, you have. We saw it together in high school.
yeah, yeah. What a fucking movie. But like, dude, like that. It don't get no dumber.
Yeah, it
It
don't
don't
get no dumber than that shit, bro.
like
And you know why? Maybe you know why I'm so pissed at this? It's because I defended that nigga.
yeah. I did
I
too.
held stocks. I hate
I
being
know.
wrong about this shit, man.
Usually we're not wrong.
Yeah, bro.
We've held stocks before. They pay dividends.
Jack Campbell paid dividends.
That Campbell paid dividends. Jameer Gibbs
Paid
paid dividends.
dividends. I mean, I guess all of them really paid dividends. Everybody I felt, I, Amik Robertson,
Paid
dividends.
dividends.
Fucking
Who?
uh,
Oh, fucking what's his name? Oh, fuck. Anybody that I've said is gonna
Jalen
come back
Duren.
and Jalen Duren eventually. Like yeah, because niggas 2 years ago wanted him traded.
Isaiah Stewart too. I
Kate
held
Cunningham.
stocks in these.
Ooh,
Cade, I held stocks in these niggas, and it worked. My track record is not bad yet. I still am a trustworthy. We are still a trustworthy voice in sports, man. Terrion got over on me.
Terrion got over on a bunch of people.
He got over on all of us.
Terrion
It
Arnold.
won't happen again.
I guarantee it.
It won't happen again. But hey, man, I guess we'll see who CB2 is, cause DJ
It's
Reed's
me.
big headed ass finna fucking be CB1.
His big headed ass. His big headed fucking loose
Like,
jersey wearing ass.
yeah.
Like
That's what that was something that actually pissed me off a little bit more than fucking seeing Cam Sutton getting burned on every route. It was you see the quarterback drops back, launch that shit, camera pans over, all you see is fucking DJ Reed's helmet going like fucking he's fucking getting fucking burnt, dog. Like that shit was so embarrassing. I think it looked like he had a double XL helmet on, dog. Like or he started the season with long hair, cut his hair off, and they didn't readjust his helmet. Like that shit was rough.
yeah.
Nigga's face mask was all the way like this and shit. Nigga trying to chase somebody.
Nigga had the kicker. He had the kicker bucket on.
Nigga look like me in the
Man,
third grade
give
trying to
Jason,
chase somebody and shit, dog.
give
Like,
Jason Hanson his helmet back, man. What are you talking about?
oh man. Anywho, you got anything else today? This has been episode
It's
13 of the pod plus Leah's Love Island. We'll be back next week with more sports shenanigans, more Love Island shenanigans, and don't forget to like and subscribe and prepare for the inaugural season of Fourth and Inches is Enough, a DBN football league. Fantasy football is coming soon. We will be locked in on that shit. We will live stream the draft. Um, it's gonna be fun, wacky stuff. Be there or be squares.
Either be fucking square.
All right. DBN 13 Abstract and the Sue signing out.